hot girl today and go do it by themselves. And shoot video by themselves. And have some Spanish girl I sing shit, I move them lip to my song. I was outspoken then and get blacklisted.
Have you guys had a proper conversation about that?
Sean Paul, Sean Paul, my brother Sean Paul, it was bigger than Sean Paul.
So it wasn't the artist. How often does that happen where some things happen that's bigger than the artist, but the artist you don't know, or the artist get blamed? Because that's one thing we have to get the irate in this for, is you're not walking around with an axe to grind with these people.
Right.
Even though, technically speaking, you can always say, you should have do better. You should have know better. Even though it's bigger than you. Right? But you could have put your foot down. Because if the tables were reversed, they would have probably expected you to put your foot down.
The youthful side of me back then would have said you should have known better. Because me and you come from two little youth. You come from uptown, me a poor youth. We worked on this project together. So you should have did at least say something to me.
Right.
You see what I say?
Right.
But then you get older, you get more mature and realize it's a business. It's like you trade Luka Doncic from the Mavericks to the Lakers and I tell him.
Yeah.
You see what I say, bro?
Yeah.
It's like trading away a player whenever you go to play ball and until they say you get traded. This is a business, bro.
Yeah.
So if VP Records never want to promote Vegas because they had interest in promoting Sean Paul to be the next biggest thing. You see, me should have a manager. We found some kind of that found some way, to make Vegas included in the thing.
Capitalize on a moment.
Yes, what I say. So the young Vegas are gonna be like, yo, the man style me star.
Yeah.
The mature Vegas now, me da reach over VP and say, say I want 200,000. Is me a call me liar. I won't have to take me off. I mean, I get the 200,000.
Yeah, gotta know.
The young Vegas make VP burn up a whole heap of album with them produce an album behind my back. And when them ready for distribute it, then get pre-order everything out and press up a bag of them, I just say, you can't release it.
See, so this is.
A mature Vegas now, we just say, give me $500,000.
And that's right.
And help them promote it. Why you have to give me $500,000? I'm not sure if me I go get no royalties.
Right.
So pay me good now.
Yeah.
And give me publishing.
Let's do business.
Business, bro.
Yeah.
That me never have nobody in my corner them time to teach me them things I know now. I'm try convey the message to the new generation, but them not gonna listen to me because of course them just think me attack.
Right.
But me make them mistakes there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't cost Sean Paul.
Right.
Should I try get on tour with him?
But again, this is mature Vegas speaking.
Because that done gone in the brother.
Yeah. But done good.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you this, guy. Again, it's funny you said that because we something we talk about all the time.
Right.
When it comes to reggae and dancehall, especially dancehall music. Well, no, I should say especially reggae music. It almost seems like there isn't space for two stars. I've noticed over the years, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Anytime I'm hearing the world about Shaggy, I'm not necessarily hearing the world about Sean Paul. And if I hear the world about Sean Paul, especially I hear the world about Shaggy, why is it that, and I'm going to do them thing, but in the sphere, hear it like that. Why is it that dancehall and reggae doesn't have room for Vegas to be at the top, while Sean Paul's at the top, while Shaggy's at the top, while Beenie Man's at the top?
You mean in the dancehall, in the reggae and dancehall industry? I think that changed over time.
You think so?
Yeah. And competition caused some of that too. We used to have competition back then, and used to have King Yellowman until Tiger defeat him down one clash with him and Tiger have and nobody no talk about it. And Tiger mash him up. Bad. Me I look at you talk about Oberlin.
Yeah.
And I learn about how Tiger mash him up.
Mash up Yellowman.
Mash up Yellowman. Tiger. Wap 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 Tiger.
Wow.
Destroy the Yellowman.
He was that.
Them hide the tape.
But you were there.
No. Me and little youth are listening on cassette.
Oh, okay.
When Stereo One and Lieutenant Stitcher destroy everybody. And I say lightning clap the man and drop out a PH and kind of sit down one bag or something. Me have the cassette them as a little youth. And my mother have a radio with use battery. And every time I look the cassette them wind up in it and this. Me have done that whole time I reel up with a pencil. With a pencil. I go so and And I straighten out back all the tape and they put it back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So destroy Yellow Man.
Destroy the Yellow Man.
Wow.
Nobody not talk about it.
Why though? Why is it that it's not okay to talk about that? And people are gonna say, "Boy, Vegas, why you talk about it?" Why
because
is it not?
the outlets, the media outlets, and them people that can be partisan.
And it's been that way from then.
Yeah, man. Enough people not get them glory, boy, yeah, man.
Because of that.
Like Johnny P was one of the baddest DJ. Them hardly talk about Johnny P. Found hits after hits after hits after hits, and you don't even know so Johnny P one of the baddest DJ was our DJ.
Right.
Johnny P. All of the girls no fight for whole broke.
Yep.
Hold up your one and jump up. Baddest.
Bad artist.
Bike back. What you girl? It's a beautiful sight. I want love for what? Visit it.
That was a monster.
Maybe a Cartel have to sing over to him song if people really know say. Look like a Cartel is sing over the Grindsman song. Bad DJ that to Grindsman. Bad.
Yeah. Legendary stuff.
You see what I say, bro?
Legendary stuff.
So it's a true competition and partisanship and them thing there. And favoritism and them thing there. And if you're not the poster child, yeah, you just people just create that. Say, yo, are you the man? And artists start believe say them are the man and them want be the man and them want run the place.
So is it beneficial at all for it to be a pyramid like that with one man at the top and then you have the fall offs, or would reggae and dancehall be in a different place today if everybody if they allowed multiple people to
because we'd have more songs together. We wouldn't have such fierce, we wouldn't have so much division. But it actually it as it's good and the bad. The good is we are trying replace the one on top of the pyramid. So we just have to work hard to be
everybody's at their best because they're trying to spot.
Because when we hear say, you know, being the vice on the rhythm, we know so we can't go around there run a Steely or run a Danny Brownie. Or anywhere where Beenie Man vice when Beenie Man in prime. Like when me just bust Beenie Man still in prime I sing, everybody be the boyfriend, let him go. So when we hear say Beenie Man vice, me know say me have to go harder than Beenie Man. And me plan to go harder than him. You see what I say? So when him sing Mosquito and number one. As a matter of fact, me carry around the Shams.
So you Beenie Man good from long time?
I'm a G.
Cool man.
Beenie?
Carve a larger. Judy larger.
Must have Beenie Man, I'm missing bad man, no flee. After them, why they not tough like? When them are walking up, I see them a fool. Yeah. Great person.
One of the best.
Great person.
So that being said, the biggest talk lately in the dancehall is the king of the dancehall. Right? And of course, some people say, well, Yellow Man. Some people say Shabba, right? Because I really feel like it's only 4 names they've ever tossed in that hat, right? It was Yellow Man, it was Shabba, to some lower degree. Then it came to Beenie Man, and then them was like Cartel, right? In your opinion, because what I love is that you're also a fan of the thing. Most artists that participate, that apply their trade, that dance and reggae, are not fans of it. If you go into them playlists, are them alone in that.
Right.
What, in your opinion, what makes one the king of the dancehall?
I think that may have certain requisites that come with
being the king.
Being the king of dancehall. Being the king of rocksteady. It's a certain requisite. Like have like 4 or 5 categories where you have to be able to stand out in writing. Yeah.
So you have to be able to write it for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's important. The lyrics, that are lyrics.
Right.
You have co-writers.
Right.
But
you got to be involved in the process.
Is involved. Because not for the man who sit down, DJ and sound system, and them a man sit down and build the tune them. But the lyrics is important.
Right.
Yeah. Recording the vocals. Yeah. Because some man have the melody.
Nothing for you to hold on to.
Yeah.
Nothing memorable, yeah.
Yes, I say. So that is very important for me. See? And the most important thing for me are what you bring to the stage. Without even talking about the other categories.
Right.
The most important you can't be you can't get my vote
for king. If you're not on that,
if you're not a great stage performer.
Is that why we've never heard my favorite dancehall artist of all time, DJ, is Killer. But no matter how, and the street you rate Killer, everybody love Killer, right? All the people who hate Killer love Killer. But I've never heard somebody mention Killer in terms of
Great stage
as
performer.
king, no,
King of the stage.
king of dancehall. Never. Is that probably why? Because he's also never been renowned for
as a greatest stage performer.
Yeah.
Because he had to be competing with Beanie Man and nothing couldn't go around Beanie.
So
And then-
the one man them
And then Capleton was right there too. So them couldn't put Killer name wouldn't stand out as king against Beanie and Bounty Killer and Capleton at that time. Cause remember Capleton bust from in the 80s and come back and bust again
right.
when Beanie Man and Killer them in the thing.
So is that why Capleton himself have never been mentioned as king? Because
But King Shango. But the problem with Capleton now, Chington Rasta.
Because he moved from the dance.
The reason why we not call Bojo and Capleton name in the king argument is because them turn Rasta and them can sing reggae too. But nobody name we mention cannot touch Buju Banton side of dancehall. It's because them turn Rasta.
That's another combo.
Capleton side of dancehall.
Yeah.
If you measure Capleton work until this day, there's no other king but King Shango. The boss in that about 4 decades, 3.5 decades. You see what I say, bro?
Yeah.
The man had a fine hit song when we bust, after we bust. The man going on fire links them.
And the stage a theme place.
Same way.
You can't talk to Shango to come to the stage.
Same way, bro.
So, but right now, it almost seems like nobody don't want to vacate the space. I've never heard Yellowman run and a fight for the crown, right? Beanie Man is holding on to the crown. They don't want nobody to take the crown from him. People say Cartel a king of dancehall. Again, me personally, if I was going to give somebody, I realize too, people conflate things. It's not like you have the criteria. I think people attach sentiment to it also, and personal ratings. So when you put all of them things in it, what the part that they don't say, but the truth is that's the most dominant part of them decision-making process is the personal affinity to it.
Right.
So it doesn't matter how great Vegas is, me like the other artists that more.
Yeah.
So me toss that in the mix though.
Right.
Right? And I feel like even with the Cartel situation, there's a little bit of hero worship and fandom that comes with it, that enigma there. Because personally, the stage part of it has never been a part of Cartel's repertoire.
Because of his influence. Master Cartel come make every girl proud to say them
A freak.
my freak. Not just the word freak, because people been saying freak from a long time. I want to get freaky with you is to run Jamaica.
Alright.
And Jamaican used to sing it on the top of them lungs.
Yeah.
But them try stone people over 4 times because the man play my neck, my back. Show sand on him. And then you play, I wanna get freaky with you, and one of them. And then lick you up and down, one of them.
So you say stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an oxymoron.
That's certain, yeah, there's a confusion that is not easy for decipher.
Yeah. So when Cartel come, Cartel turn them out. Bad.
So we talk about art imitating life, life imitating art, right? The other day when Cartel was about to be released, me or some people say, is he going to come fix dancehall? Because as far as they're concerned, dancehall is a broke down shit, right?
Right.
And them and the likes of a Vegas has transcended the dancehall as far as I'm concerned. You're international artists. You're mainstream.
Right.
Right? There are probably only, in my opinion, 5 mainstream dancehall artists.
Facts.
Of which Mr. Vegas is one.
Facts.
And truth be told, you could probably say one of the most mainstream. Right?
Sean Paul, Beanie Man, Vegas.
Sean Paul, Beanie Man, Vegas, and people don't
TOK, United. Because them well, no, because them
I don't put them on the same
Chichi Man couldn't play on radio, so you're
but overall, catalog wise, I put them on the same
right.
They're big enough to dance and big enough.
You know who overlook Tantamecha and Devante? We have everyone falls in love sometime, and them have if she says she wanted. So there are 2.
Well, that song or them 2 songs are in when we say 10 songs I play on radio.
Right.
It's in there.
Right.
Right? And love them, don't folks. But again, that's a song or two.
Yeah, yeah. You're
Catalog wise.
Catalog wise.
You know, if I get the musical scale
But
up.
we can go perform. We can go perform the Power 96 show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And not just perform a song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A show. Yeah. Good
So,
30 minutes.
and it's no disrespect. It's just facts, right? So we have all of that going on. Mainstream artists, non-mainstream artists, and then we have all these people now that are trying to come up, right? But when the Cartel Emergence came out, we saw the whole landscape change.
Right.
And he's incarcerated. He's about to come out, and people say, "Is Cartel going to come out and save dancehall?" And my argument was, well, the man would turn dancehall like that. You're going to ask him to come out and save it. I didn't get it, right?
Right.
But he does have an influence, and
Big time.
I've said loudly that I prefer the Cartel that came out than the Cartel that went in, based on the things that he's saying. Do you think an artist like that can have a change? I know he can have a change on himself, can done out of the sphere,
Right.
and the whole genre of dancehall, and bring it mainstream, bring it to the masses, make people start look at it a certain way, like they looked at it back in the 90s when people signed the Vegas and the world and so forth? Or is he too far of a controversial artist to have that positive impact on the dancehall genre?
His influence is great. And what he's doing is, and what we have to give him credit for, he brought back the attention from the international market to the space. I think we now have to capitalize on putting out good music so we can, make use of the attention that we're getting now.
Right.
He has given us life. Yeah? Just like Afro music, everybody say Afro music kill dancehall and blah, 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 blah. But I personally think he changed the sound of dancehall. Or the producers changed the sound to accommodate his style.
Back then or now?
Back then.
Okay.
Yeah, the sound started changing with Steve McGregor them. They started moving away from the
core,
cuff,
yeah.
boof, cuff, drum pattern and the bass line vibe to more like boom, boom, So it kind of changed the dancehall pattern, and it fit him style more.
Right.
Cause him like a rapper.
They were going hip hop with the instrument.
Right, but his style is more like a rap style.
The flow.
Yeah, the flow. But regardless, him coming out and people are so, into what he's about. Yeah? Him give us some form of attention. Like we just know have to find good dancehall music in the space.
Yeah. We take advantage of
We take advantage of that. You see? Like him do Drinks Champ. And I don't think it's because of his catalog of music where those people.
It's the enigma.
Right. But
The folklore.
him do Drinks Champ.
Yeah.
And he's well spoken, articulate. People see him as fun. He make people laugh. All them things here. So he might create something bigger than, that we can even fathom at this point.
Right.
Until we get maybe 2 or 3 songs pop through and just hit it at radio. And he may be one of the artists and find a one tune to like him find Fever. And hit radio too. Because we have the attention now.
Right.
I believe. So whenever they look one way before Cartel come out, maybe them start take another look now.
Right.
What is important though, for us not to put out a bag of garbage when them a look.
Yeah.
Because we can put out a bag of idiot tune,
Right.
And them a look and say, that them have to offer.
Somebody said them drop the catch.
Yeah. We can't drop the catch. So it's very important now for us to put out songs. Like when we hear 2025 on pop radio. Because right now, we're up to like 300 spins. Yeah? If we get to 2,000 spins, yeah, by the next 2 months, we get to 3,000 spins. Then we get to maybe 10,000 spins. So we're building it. If we get to 10,000 spins, 5,000 spins, then say we're going to see it in the R&B Billboard, hip-hop R&B Billboard chart. And then we will get more traction at radio, but it have the sound. It's very important, That is important, What I have now with this song, yeah, the only thing maybe a downside is because it has a 2025, and it now get 2-3 years before it get to pop radio.
Right.
Because them as a dancehall song, them want to break down the core first and then bring it to them. But we are trying cheat it now, like how we do it pull up. Go to radio first. Because remember, say pull up never bust a Jamaica, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Never play a Jamaica.
That's true.
Them actually play the Pitbull Thiefing version and not play my version of Jamaica.
But that's how they do, you know that.
You see?
Yeah.
So them don't know say I'm missing the original.
Right.
You see?
So them hear them think, if you guys
Them think say,
do a piece of Pitbull thing.
because we're known, yeah, like how we see our Ernest Smith the other night sing the song where them say, Johnny Nash did over. And it's his song, Tears on My Pillow.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So the same thing. So, as I said before, now that he has brought the attention back to the space, back to the genre, isn't it not necessarily him going to find the big tune?
But he brought the attention.
And I think it's me.
You think of Vegas?
Yeah. Because I'm the only one right now have a song. Me a Skilly Bang. Boom, chi boom, boom, boom. Chi. Him don't even know how big that song is and him not promote it. And biggest song that...
Do you know him personally?
Skilly Bang? I want it bust because them sing over Broke It Down Melody Night remix.
So he said, you got a horse in the race.
I want it bust to me claim.
Ja.
But outside of that, it's a wicked tune. And it depends on the Bam Bam rhythm where it's radio friendly. I don't know when him record label like no sense.
You used that term a while ago. That I think a lot of people aren't using enough. Which is radio friendly. Right. And radio records. Right? All that, and I've said this over and over to people, saying no matter how much songs you've heard big or which artist big, every big song is a radio record. All of the songs that you think hardcore and at the dance or whatever, and you love it, and your friend
No,
love it,
radio.
but it's not a big record.
It no sound good. It no sound good. I come across the pop radio.
Through the speakers, it just ain't right? And funny enough, it ain't even played through the reggae radio per se. Right? It's a playing at the dance hall, the space. Right?
Yeah.
How important is it that people focus on radio records? I know we're since the advent of the internet, people make it seem like that's all they need, but I think it's been proven in the last couple of years that is not. That we need more than just the internet, right? How important is it that people get back to saying, I'm trying to make radio records?
If we start making radio friendly records like when we have Action, not about amount and them tune, and I will do anything just for you. Those records can still work at radio. It's because we're not making them. And the young youth them, like Niger Boy with the Russian tune, it had a shot.
Right. What happened?
But when a few stations picked it up, and I call them and I say, when I need to chase the record there, them never listen to me. You see?
As somebody who has had a heavy effect,
it had a chance.
They never listen to it, has it?
The rhythm is not a hardcore dancehall rhythm, but it had a sound. A Niger Boy sound good on it.
Yeah.
Continental, it have a sound.
It's very radio. It's very radio, yeah.
But you have to go and fight because it's not a situation where it's not every situation work like what. Even with Shaggy, wasn't me. Popped off in one station. It's one station.
Right.
Started it.
Right.
They went after it because Robert Livingston is a genius. And the people who are around Shaggy. Like now, Alive, is in rotation in Hartford. But they also see them with the 2 hours. Yeah? When I come back after the cruise, I'm going back upstate, New York, all them places, going to do promotion again. And then I'm going to go to Hartford and create more,
so
energy behind it.
We're talking about radio records here. The other day when you sent that video from Turkey, and between Europe and the UK and all that area, it's been brought to my attention that you're on a promotional run. Something that you don't hear of reggae and dancehall artists doing. If they're not going for a show that they got paid to go perform on the show, they're not left.
Right.
They're not go. Right. But you're out there, and the reason why I'm harping on it pretty much is I feel like you can get away with not doing that because you've already established yourself. It's like the Coca-Cola ads. Do they really need to do it? You know what I mean? We all drinking Coke. Right. So if there's an artist that can get away with not working that hard, it's probably you. Because you've already settled in that sphere. But you're still out there doing it. Why?
I have to do it. There's nothing called you don't have to do it. You're just as big as the last number one. So I have to do it.
Is it about new music or just being in their face? I mean, I'm still there.
When you have that song that is getting the buzz, you chase it. You don't want to go spend it can not work, to be realistic. Because it's a different era now. Radio is looking at how much streams you have. Why should I put in your song where I have 100,000 streams? For Drake who's streaming 10, 15, 20, 30 million per day. The challenges are greater.
Right.
You see what I say?
Right.
But you see it buzzing and get you the difference. What is good about a dancehall record? It sounds different from everything that is at radio. The hip hop songs that we produce from Jamaica can't compete with Drake and Kendrick Lamar. You think they're going to remove a Kendrick Lamar or a Drake to put in a hip hop record in rotation?
The real hip hop.
And a mix show.
Yeah.
You see?
But you're saying with the dancehall record, for lack of a better word, there's no competition. It's just
no competition.
It just has a carved out lane.
It sounds and when it comes on, it lights up the phones. You see? People say, and they Shazam it. And they say, that new record, the new dancehall record, they don't know any name, They phone it. Can you play that new dancehall record again? What is his name again? Vegas. You can.
Right.
So we know that side right there.
Right.
So we know when to chase. We know when something is building, and we chase it.
So let me ask you this: you've been doing this for a minute, right? You've chased the hits. You've chased the records.
Right.
Chased success, and it worked out.
Right.
There are other people who have been at it as long as you are longer, who haven't had that. Did you, and you're knowledgeable, which is what is right now working for you in addition to your talent.
Right.
Did you go chase that knowledge too? Is it that because sometimes we up there chase the music and the records, not the info. And you have a lot of information, so you can strategize on the way I do. Did you intentionally go chasing that knowledge too?
It comes through experience. It comes from working heads eye. Without waiting on the record. Because I remember Green Sleeves was the one who I gave the album to in England. So I was competing with Vegas in America. So Mr. Vegas with a British distributor competing with Mr. Vegas, the artist, who VP licensed the same record.
How you do that? How does one do that though?
So me up there in the street, going to radio, going to clubs, promoting Heads Eye, getting Green Sleeves version in a radio, at radio.
Right.
While VP I try sell Mr. Vegas one pound Reggae Gold.
Did you benefit at all from the Reggae Gold side of it?
Maybe the popularity of the song.
Right.
Yeah? But not for the artist status.
I got you.
You see?
I got you.
When you look at the stats and you look at the numbers, because it's divided. You have the one song, and that is how dancehall artists used to, not show up, with the type of numbers to get us signed, to get record labels to throw a lot of money behind us. Because of our 1 or 2 hit songs. As soon as we find a hit song, VP and Green Sleeve licensed it from the producer, or Jetstar, 4 or 5 label, independent label in America, licensing one song. 5 different compilations on your album. So now you have 6 or 7 different compilations.
Right, with their own numbers.
With their own numbers.
Instead of one.
And the numbers are not adding up as the same because 7 different companies.
So when the powers that be decide that they want to say the metrics, they're just pulling for one.
One.
And then them say, for lack of a better word, them say the 1 million.
So them say VP one because VP is in America.
And that's what they're paying attention to.
So you look at the sound scan for Edzai, you see VP numbers. You know I see the numbers for Green Sleeve.
Or Jetstar.
And you look over England, it's sold silver. With VP not in that territory.
But that's not what the folk store's looking at.
Is
They're
it?
looking at VP numbers.
Because they're American labels that we would have gotten signed to.
Right.
That is the reason why when they signed Sean Paul, they signed him to Atlantic. And you had to give the song to VP exclusively for Sean Paul.
Right.
So him got number 1 on Billboard. We've been getting number 1 and top 10 on Billboard. But guess what? Our numbers were not adding up. Yes. So that's why I say Sean Paul come through and was Shaggy, 1 distribution, 1 album. Diamond record.
Right.
If Shaggy wasn't me, was on Reggae Gold, Strictly the Best, VP, Green Sea, Raga Raga, you wouldn't say 15 million.
The metrics would have been divided.
Thank you.
Yeah, it makes sense. And that's why it is important to talk to people like yourself, because again, that experience that you talk about. But I'm also...
So to answer your question, just learning along the line there. So you learn from all that. So we learn how to work Edzai. And then after that, we learn to work all the hits that came after. Hot work it myself. Right. Even though I don't own the master, because Murray licensed it to VP. Yeah.
Perpetually?
For Hot Work. Yeah.
For how long?
Yeah. For a lifetime. Like in the case of 90% of dancehall.
Right.
Yeah. But then by the time I broke it down, for my own exclusive, I produce it. And so I learned from that now. And we took the same channel. And pull up that came before. Pull up was the biggest teacher. We learned so much from pull up. Because we learned so we can carry lunch in the mix show meeting them. And have a look at 1 speaker. I bounce the tune over there so while the man might enjoy the oxtail and the curry chicken. And the food sweet them, music sweet them too. And by the time them don't eat and them belly full and they say, what song is that? Yeah.
Strategy.
So we brought the Caribbean to the radio station. Like them feel like them they are Jamaica.
And you did that in mainstream radio?
Mainstream radio. The top radio stations then. We find out what time at the lunch hour. Me could have been I tell VP was to hire me to be an A&R over there.
This is after you blast them or before you blast them?
Me know the importance of them. Let's say that. So I say, you want some real dancehall product? It's me tell them sign Chris Martin. You don't know.
So them don't know. Or let me say them don't know. Yeah, them don't know.
Them give me 2 artists and say, who for sign? I say Chris Martin. And them work with it. So them, Christian knows I'm knowledgeable. Because I have the track record to show.
So why? Because we see this in the R&B world. We see this in the reggae, in the hip hop world, right? Where they will bring somebody who is an artist or at the top, right? And bring them into the label to be that A&R, or at least for oversee certain things, because you got the expertise.
Right.
But we don't do that on our side of the fence. Why? And not just why, how beneficial do you think it would be if reggae labels had
A&Rs?
A&Rs, not just A&Rs, but sometimes even label heads.
Right.
That have the experience and the knowledge of the terrain, as you do.
We'd have found better songs and better writers for the artists then. Like Ashensia, you know.
Is she the future?
Of dancehall?
Of female dancehall. In terms of...
If she's doing dancehall, she can be...
If and when she is doing dancehall.
She can be, yeah.
She has
the potential.
She has the potential.
Yeah.
But does she have the potential to be the next Rihanna?
No, not yet. No. I think Rihanna is unique.
And has already happened.
Rihanna started out as, you know, horrible on stage. And then develop our sound. I don't think we have those type of development outlets there anymore. Our house.
Right.
Rihanna was developed.
So she started as a pop artist.
She started as a dancehall artist.
We had a Panda Replay kind of a vibe.
Yes. That I might read him that, you know.
Are you reading?
Yeah.
Rhythm?
Veda Nobles. I recorded on that rhythm for my album. And Vader was them.
So they signed her as a dancehall artist?
Them signed her with movie replay.
On the replay.
I don't know what plans they had for her.
Okay.
Remember say she did do a no and them something there. From early out. They wanted to create something like Sean Paul.
A female Sean Paul.
Yeah, Caribbean. Because Sean Paul was doing well.
Right.
So they realized she can do other things.
And I mean, again, I'm putting you in the label head seat. If you were, would you try that with a Shensia at this point?
If I was promoting Shensia, she'd have gone pop already.
Pop.
I gave Jovi Rockwell a big break, you know.
Remember that tune that too?
You're gonna need me.
Yep.
Hey, you're gonna need me. You're gonna need me, darling. I say I want it to be in the next Nelly Furtado. I have a song for you.
Yeah.
I link Tommy Chin. I saw Tommy Chin in the gym. I say I have a song for you, you know. She said, oh, link my manager. I say, I like a pretty girl, I think I look her. So when I go around the Yogi them, I say, Yogi, Jovi Rockwell, I have a song for you, you know. And he say, yeah. And I link up Jovi Rockwell. Gave her the song. Exactly what I needed. I took it to Bobby Digital. He said, yeah. I said, no, man, me hear it, man, Bobby. Mix it for me.
Yeah.
Bobby Digital mixed it. We shot a video in Los Angeles. Yeah? The song started doing crazy numbers in, like, the song just started runway. See? Aruba. All that time Tempo just came out. Number one on Tempo.
Right.
The whole Caribbean, Aruba, all them territories there.
I remember those. I remember that.
The song just a go. So Sony. So she had a manager. After we did the video and everything, somebody linked me and said, them trying to sign Jovi Rockwell now. You're on the song with her called You're Gonna Need Me. I said, me produce it. So Sylvia Rowan, all the top Jay-Z, them everybody want to sign this pretty girl from Jamaica with this sound that I heard and brought forward. You see? So they had this meeting and everyone trying to grab her. Yeah? And she was supposed to get one of the biggest record deal from any reggae artist ever. Jovi Rockwell was supposed to get.
Right.
Based on the information that I received. Zane? So something went on, but she still ended up with a deal. A big deal. I think a 5-album deal.
With Sony.
With Sony.
Wow.
Zane? She went to Neo them. Through the Rihanna went through Neo. She went to Neo them. Neo them can't write for her. I made them for come back to. And they did not run with You Gonna Need Me as a single. And I that them sign you for. But you don't run with that as a single.
You know, you mentioned that now, Mr. Vegas, and I've said this regarding artists like Sizzla and a bunch of other artists below, where labels will gravitate to them because of what they heard. But then bring them on board and try to
make them rap. And start to one.
Is it the label that's doing that, or is it these artists that want to do that? Because I get the impression that some of them artists want.
No, the label.
And the label.
The label and the person who then put in charge of your project. Carrying her some room and I tell Shensia so she must sing this way. And they give her them type of songs that to sing.
Right.
And writing.
And do they have to do?
But remember, Shensia was not discovered because she had a song at radio. Remember that. It's a different situation.
Right.
Shensia still hasn't gone to radio or she's yet to have a pop record.
Right. Right. Even the collabs that didn't work.
Right. So it's not like they discovered Shensia by hearing her at radio.
Right.
They didn't sign Jada Kingdom because they heard her at radio. It was a potential situation.
Right.
This artist is doing well in the Caribbean. We see how we can collect some money off of them shows to do a 360 deal and sign them. You know? Not saying this is the case with their situation because I've not seen their paperwork.
Right.
But I know how it works. Them can eat back a food. Even if them get a pop record, I realize that they're getting 200,000 a show. What do I have to lose?
Right.
I'm going to take 80% of what they're getting.
And merch.
For concerts. But guess what? It's foolish.
Right.
because you still haven't given me a radio record. So you're not bringing anything to the table that I would not have brought to the table. I can't talk that out loud.
Right.
So Shenseea could have been wealthier by herself.
Than with the so-called mainstream.
Than with the silk. It's just a good look, brother.
Right.
She's not getting a pop record from them.
But they'd probably do it all over again because, again, you meant the phrase you used, it's a good look.
A good look.
I feel like people get paid two ways: cash or hype, right? And we kind of love cash, the hype check.
Sean Paul, less money was spent on Sean Paul to make him into. No, I'm not comparing with, but compared to other artists. But guess what? Maury Elias, credit to VP, had him recording on dancehall beats.
They kept it down.
And guess what was the formula? Wait until the rhythm bust at Jamaica and record on it. Had nothing to lose.
So him now record before.
The rhythm already busting on the bass mark, then I play at Mix Short Radio.
And jump on it then.
Sean Paul is on this beat. Duali. #1 on Billboard, bro. When Sean Paul go on Duali, it already dominate the place, bro.
Right. Strategy,
bro. Yeah. When him voice, we been burning, dollars burning. Already I done the place in the bass market.
Which is a good strategy, though.
Cheap Temperature #1 again.
Yeah.
Sean Paul had the last man voice. Him sent for the rhythm.
Is that him being aware, or is that a strategy that he
was aware? Maury Elias them realized it was a formula.
That was just their formula.
Then you have Atlantic record.
Right.
And the rhythm already popular.
Right.
Take advantage of it.
Why don't you start a label, Vegas? Why don't you start a label and put out some artists?
Back then it could have worked.
Yeah.
But it can't work now.
Why?
Because the man can't sing dancehall. I'm a dancehall producer, a dancehall artist.
So
you can't produce trap music. I don't know it. I don't know about rapping.
Yeah, but the trap music not sell.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you wouldn't need to. Right? The trap music not sell. From here, people say trap dancehall, and then the trap artist boss. But when you check it out, if you are a label, right, and you can produce authentic reggae or dancehall,
right,
you've done it, so you know.
Right.
And you know who for bringing or whatever the case may be. You also know the guidance we can give them. Would you consider doing that?
I met with the Prime Minister, right? I was speaking to the Prime Minister, Andrew Wellness, and him said, I want to bring back dancehall. I want to bring back the music, you know. I have an idea. I'm going to say, when you're ready. Because what I want, because I've already created so many beats with original, authentic dancehall sound. But if I get some money and the people them who can get me Craft and Valiant, because them not going to just come with me, call them.
I got you.
You understand? Me not have a street cred there. You see?
Right.
Them not think that them need anything from me. You agree? If I can get somebody say, yo, Shenseea, Craft, Jada Kingdom, all of them, like how Russian can just put out a rhythm and them run him down, like groupies.
Right.
Yeah. If me can get, whether through money or through links, forget them in the studio, there will be no genre hotter than our music. Because guess what? Me I go carry them to Tony Kelly, who still is a genius. You see? Me I carry them to Clevie from Steely and Clevie, who is still a genius. So at least me know say the songs them are going to be hit songs, because as soon as them open them out and sing the punchline, those type of producers know say it's a hit. I know it have what it takes to be a hit.
Yeah. And then can create it.
Says that him like me alone. Me I go carry them to the source. Me I carry them back to the producers them. Me I go run a Jan. Cause him still have the years, him still know what it is.
Right.
To make a song like Position. Hold up your head and cock up your bottom, that not gone away.
So you're open. So if the powers that be, and
right,
the resources that be, say Vegas, let's do this.
Right.
You're open.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you're listening. Cause we need it.
I told VP, I linked someone at VP who made him cool. I say, yo, give me Intense to work with.
What they say?
Them same father manage him. Or something of the sort.
Okay.
If I get Intense if I had gotten him then when his name was calling more, but then I see him record on Orgasm Rhythm, Girls Time Rhythm. You see? I mean, I said, look where my bounce wicked pan the rhythm there.
Yeah.
So I know them can do it. But if them want to get that radio, like when me hear Skilly Bang, boom, ti boom, 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 ti boom, whatever the song is saying, it's a hit tune, but them not promote it. My biggest tune.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
When I heard Valiant,
is he the next thing?
Bounce check, no, not no. Bounce check, and then no upset, and then on the buzz rhythm. Mr. Try it on. It's a hit tune. Find them.
Yeah.
This rhythm already hit that radio. Me say, yo, let me put the money together and at least buy it from them or something.
Yeah.
Find Valiant people them.
Yeah.
Try it and yeah, mommy, I tried. But nobody now link back. And that song would have been a pop radio hit.
Are we bad at business?
Yeah.
Is that's one of the things. We're bad at business. Because a lot of what the thing is this, you are hearing the hits.
Right.
You know how to create the hits.
Right.
You made your own. You know what a hit is.
Right.
But you're also talking business. Right? Is it possible that they are stopped and stuck at the hits? They don't know the business side.
When a man young and I make money, you know, whenever I used to make before, him full of ego.
Right.
When him slow down, him start so people are fighting. You see what I say?
Right.
Me never worry about the fight. Me still make it tune when I fight me. Me talk about the fight after me done make it song then.
Right. But the hit is what we need.
Blessed.
Ja. Vegas, we don't say anything today.
Give thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Reggae Month. It's Mr. Vegas, and we can always have a nice dope reasoning. We're not done. So which means you have to come back.
Yes,
you have to come back. But we don't say you have places.
Come back and do a nice performance and everything with the song. Lights and everything.
With the 2025?
Yes, I.
Brother.
Do a nice medley.
I give thanks.
Big up.
I give thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vegas, I want to squeeze off piece more thing. I don't know anything that I'm ready.
With the sound of my nose, I'm out.
Huh?
The man said, with the sound of my nose, I'm out.
Oh.